Introduce our next powerful guest in the house at the Monique Danielle Show. In July 2002, our guest, still serving as council president, became the council chair for public safety, second chair of finance, and the third chair of health, welfare, and recreation. Council chair for the Department of Community Services, council liaison for the Arts Commission, Cable Television Advisory Commission, Council on Aging Commission, Ethnic Commission, and Library Board of Trustees. May I have the pleasure of introducing none other than Councilwoman Elsie-Foster Dublin in the house.
All right.
Hello, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome to the Monique Danielle Show.
Thank you.
Of course, I'm so excited because this is an extremely busy woman.
I know. Thank you again.
It is my humble pleasure to be here.
Welcome. We're so happy to have you. So, all right, I got to get right to it. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Wow. I've been serving on Highland Park Borough Council for the past 12 years. I've served in just about every capacity. I served as mayor, deputy mayor, council member,
First
council
black
president.
deputy mayor.
All right.
Soon to be first black mayor. She don't want me to tell it, but I'm going to tell it.
Tell it, Rochelle. Tell it, girl.
And business owner. I own my own business, which is an international housing program. I match international students with American families and provide them loving, nurturing families that will take care of them on their stints here in the U.S. while they're going to school. And most importantly, each American family has an opportunity to become America's ambassadors to these students.
Wow.
So
Awesome.
although we don't travel, but we'll travel through the eyes of the students that we bring, and there is some financial compensation monthly for the families. So that's a great way for families to make income. It's an intergenerational portion of the program too, because grandma who wants to stay at home and don't want to go into a nursing home, and the kids are in California or where else, all parts of the world. Grandma gets to stay in her home. She has company, and she has a lot of young energy in the house, and she makes a good compensation as well.
So are these college students you're helping, or high school students, or a combination?
It's a combination.
Oh, that's awesome. Give me an example of some of the countries they come from.
Well, I started working with college professors. And I worked with professors from South Africa,
Awesome.
from the Republic of Georgia, from the Czech Republic. And it started from there. And then I got the phone call saying, I have some kids from France that I need help with. And so I did France, South America, Venezuela, Chile.
Wow, brilliant.
Awesome. Wow. That is awesome.
Saudi Arabia. I work with a lot of Saudi Arabians. And from China, Korea. So around the globe.
Wow.
It's really a global business.
Before I get to your political career, which of course always intrigues me, how did you come up with this idea?
Well, the business is called Aunt Elsie's Homestay.
Homestays.
And I have a name which is an old woman name. I always say there's not many Elsies around, you know, that's at my age. And as a child, I hated that name, but as an adult, it became very profitable. Because you think of Aunt Elsie, you think of rim glasses, cotton hair, that kind of thing. So it played, it works. How did I? Well, it was a need. I'm a person that likes to give of myself, and I like to provide services. And so it started quite simply with a barbecue at my house, and a friend of mine who's on the board of Rutgers University said, "Hey, Els, you want to host a professor for me? We have no place for him." And I said, let me think about it. I thought about it, and I said, wow, this would be a great opportunity for my son to learn about another culture, to learn another language, and to understand what a traveling professor does, because he came as an expert, one of the world leading expert in social work. So I said, this is a wonderful opportunity for us to learn something and learn about another culture, another country.
Absolutely.
And it started from there, and he stayed with us for 6 months. We're still in contact. And just before his stint was over, I got another phone call going, Else, I have a professor from the Republic of Georgia. And I'm going, what you said.
6 months, right?
And so that started every 6 months. There was another professor staying with us, and a great opportunity for my son to learn, my family to learn, and for them to learn about us. And as I said, we became America's ambassadors, and the host family does become America's ambassadors, because good, bad, or whatever that child sees and picks up from you, that's their impression of who we are as Americans.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And so it's a great opportunity.
It's a wonderful opportunity for them to see us in a very positive light.
So let me interrupt you and ask you, how long have you been doing it?
This is my 7th year.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Congratulations. I didn't know that been
Wow. This is my 7th year.
Wow, and then you still managed to be the president, right now, president of the borough of the council? Are you president currently?
Some responsibility go.
I understand that, but you're still on the borough council. And how many years were you on the borough council? Have you been
I've been on there since 2000. So
wow.
12 years.
Wow.
We met as a result of living in Highland Park, and I was on the mayor's council race relations, and also we had a organization that will allow us to search for grant money for senior citizens or their houses. The value wouldn't go down, and I wanted to be the president, Orchard Heights. Then all of a sudden there was a position for the board because things were changing, and then I was approached about being on the board of ed, and she was so awesome the way they groomed us and have that provide us with that insight, because the scary thing about running is someone has to lose. Yes. And there were 4 people running, and there were 3 seats. And of course, if anyone knows the makeup of Highland Park, there is more white than black. But new things were coming. People were coming in from other areas, and Highland Park was changing. And as a result, there was a big changing of the guard with Mel Franks, our new mayor that we had, who is now President Obama picked her to be ambassador, women's ambassador. Wow. You win. So Highland Park is small, but they got some things going on. And as a result, I had 3 stays as an elected official on the board of ed. And again, I admire what she does, because it's time consuming, but it is powerful, and it gives you great opportunities to help people. So is there a possible mayor run?
There is. I would never close the door on opportunities.
Let me tell you. And I know you got to see President Obama when he was here.
Unfortunately, I did not.
Oh, man.
But prior to, it was okay, because everybody wanted to see President Obama while he was here. And I was not worried. I was not sweating it, because 4 years prior, I had breakfast with President Obama.
Look at that. Yeah. Look at that.
So, I have had my own private breakfast with President Obama.
Okay.
So,
well, you've heard it here on the Monique Danielle Show.
That was wonderful.
Wow. Well, I tell you, we're going to wrap up, but I want to say, in terms of advice for people who are considering what you're doing in terms of being an ambassador, or possibly hooking up with you, or what advice you give to someone that's looking to do something similar?
I would also say, go to a workshop. Get a plan, have a definite budget and a plan of what it is that you want to do. And you will have a lot of people, as the young kids say, haters. They say, don't do it.
Haters. Say, don't do it. Don't listen to him.
Stay focused, read a lot. And come to think of it, YouTube videos are very helpful. Go on YouTube. There's a lot of information out there. And do your research and follow your dream. And if there are many people who are willing to mentor, such as myself, find mentors that are willing to help you and mentor you and to get you where you need to be. If you're interested in being a host family, you can always reach out to me. And I will be more than happy to help and to tell you how to become an Aunt Elsie ambassador.
Now, how will they reach you?
And you can reach me at 424-703-5743, or very simply, Aunt Elsie's Homestay.
Now say it one more time for people that ran to get their papers and pens and to write it down, so you can make sure they get the correct information.
You could just go to my website. It's Aunt Elsie's Homestays. Phone number 424-703-5743.
Great.
Well, we are so happy to have had you on the Monique Danielle Show at BKS1 Radio. And I know you're going to be back, especially when you get ready to do that mayor run.
Yes.
And right now, Monique is going to instruct you on doing your drop.
Yes, she has to do the famous radio drop that everyone does that come to the show. I know it's always a surprise. You say your name, the name of the show. This is your cheat sheet. The Monique Danielle Show. And then you say the name of the station, bks1radio.com. And you get 3 tries.
Okay. My name is Elsie-Foster Dublin. It's an honor and a privilege for me to be on the Monique Danielle Show, Beauty Stars Within. VKS1radio.com.
All
All right. She's a pro. We know she was a pro. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
again for being
Thank
with
you.
us, and it's a pleasure to have you.
Wonderful
Really
to be
is.
here. Thank you.
All right. Thank you again. That was our